All right, so this is gonna be a really quick video. We're not even gonna edit this. This is a quick PSA video, right? And I have some thoughts on this, but as of right now, as of recording this on the 10th, there is an alleged leak of a bunch of Marvel Champion stuff. A bunch of stuff that leaks stuff for like supposedly a year or so in the future, right? I don't know all the details because I'm not looking at the leak. And that's kind of what this video is about. A couple of things. One, whatever the leak may be or whatever may be in it, and whether it is true in the future or not, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to see it in my chat. I don't want to see it on the channel. If you want to go do it other channels or whatever, I'm just politely asking for it to not be done on my channel. If I see any comments that refer to it, I will immediately delete them. If I see it in the live stream, I will delete them and or possibly time out the person. The reason being is severalfold. One, something like this has happened in the past. And when it happened in the past, we knew what was going to happen for about a year and a half, and it made the next year and a half so incredibly dull, right? It made it so incredibly boring because there was nothing really to look forward to. Yeah, you could look forward to the actual heroes and the villains, whatever. But again, half the fun of this type of community of guessing what it's going to be, right? We're still guessing what the silhouettes are for the shield cycle. Half the fun there is the speculation, is kind of like guessing what things are going to be, and that gets thrown out the window. So again, it's not to say that like it takes away the fun of the game, right? The fun of the game will still exist, but there's more fun to be had than just playing the game. There's fun in the guessing. There's fun in the speculation. There's a lot of community building there. There's a lot of it's just cool, right? It's a cool part of the community. It's a fun part of the community. So that's something we won't do. I mean, obviously you saw my whole leaks video a while back that we kind of alluded to this, that just we've had this happen in the past. It's not great for the community. And I don't think it's a good thing overall. Plus, honestly, it now hurts the creators of this game, right? Imagine working on a project a year, 2 years, whatever it may be in advance, and just trying to like build up hype for that to get people excited, and then just gone, right? Just gone like that. Or imagine you're the community person or whomever writes the articles for Fantasy Flight Games for all the stuff moving forward. Like, how do you present this now, right? How do you deal with this? Like, your your job's got to be kind of sad at this point where it's just like, oh, like, do I write this like knowing that there was a leak and we poke fun at it, but then we don't, and we do, like, it kind of stinks. It stinks for everyone that puts effort and work into all this stuff, that because of a leak, it's kind of be taken away. So again, I know people are gonna be upset because they're gonna be like, oh, the leaks don't matter and whatever. I think they do. I think they do. Again, the last time that this happened, we started right after it having the whole, oh, is the game dead because nothing's really that new, like that whole thing kind of started right around that time. Now, it wasn't a direct relation to it, but it was partially because of it. All right, there was the other half of this thing, because I know people are gonna be like, well, why did you bring this up? Because it's a Streisand effect, right? So for those under the Streisand effect, some photographer took a picture of her house and she said, don't take a picture of my house. And people were like, why does she want people taking a picture of her house? And everyone looked up her house, right? So anyway, I thought about this for a little bit, but the reason being that I wanted to bring up, as not to give it more credibility or whatever, but it's going to spread on social media like wildfire. It is. It started in one site. It's going to go to another and another and another, and you're going to see it crop up. And the reason being is because I know there are people out there who I read their comments on my old YouTube page. They've reached out to me personally. They've written in the Discord, like, there are a lot of people who will just be casually scrolling and then something catches their eye, like, that's weird. And they realize, oh, wait, it's too late. I just read a spoiler or something. And I know some people think this is hard to believe, that you can't just like accidentally see spoilers, but it does happen. It's happened to me, right? It happens to other people. It happens all the time. So this is more of a, I know it's going to draw more attention to it, which is not what I want, but I also don't want it to be ruined for people who are just casually going through some social media websites, right? They're just like trying to just go about their day. Now, at least if you know in the back of your head, like, hey, these possible leaks, we don't know if they are real or not. We won't know until, I guess, as things get released, they match up. That's how we knew the last time. But just in case, you really don't want to see it, there it is. So anyway, that's why I still brought this up, because at first I was like, well, it's probably better not to make a video because probably a lot of people won't know about it then. But at the same exact time, there are a lot of casual people that just kind of glance to the internet, and this could be ruined. And again, as somebody, the first time around, I accidentally saw the list of when a bunch of heroes were spoiled last time, and it ruin that part of the game. No, it doesn't ruin the game before people jump on my back about that. I understand that, but a part of it is the speculation. That is exciting for some people. Maybe not for everyone, but for me and a large part of the community, the speculation, the theory crafting, all that stuff is really exciting to think about all that stuff. And so I accidentally spoiled myself on it last time, and it was terrible. I didn't like it, and I don't want that to accidentally happen to someone in the future. So anyway, it's more of a PSA to let people know it's out there. And again, do not mention it in my comments. I do not want to see any comments about spoilers moving forward. We could do speculation, which is fine, but no spoilers. And same in the live streams. I don't want to see it again. I just don't want things to be ruined for people that way. And I'm sure there's certain places you can talk about it, just not on my channel. Maybe other channels. Find out from them if they're doing it or not. If they are, that's totally cool, right? I'm not saying to other content creators you can't cover this or whatever. Every content creator and every single person can make their own decision. That's just a decision we're making here on this channel. So anyway, just a really short PSA, just so that people know, and just so you don't accidentally see anything, and just so you don't think you could talk about it in my chat, because that's the other thing that happens too. Is people will be like, oh, D20 is a large content creator. Surely he has seen them, so it's okay if I mention it. And if I have 50, 60 people watching a live stream, now it's spoiled for all those people. So that's the other way people can accidentally see it as well. So we're not going to do that on our chats. We're not going to do that on our channel. So yeah, we're not going to do that. So anyway, just a PSA. Hopefully you all are having a great Sunday, and I'll see you live later tonight. Take care, everyone.